Hello everyone, my name is Iteration. I've been doing movement in Deadlock for more than 2 years now. In this video I'm gonna explain every single thing you need to know about movement to be a top tier player. Let's start with wall jumping. It's very simple. All you have to do is be close to the wall and press spacebar. Just like that. You can wall jump multiple times per jump, but each wall jump after the first one costs 0.5 stamina and you're gonna have a fatigue. Do not have a fatigue while wall jumping consecutively. All you have to do, wall jump, wait a bit, wall jump. If you do it too fast, it will just push you down. I'm gonna explain air strafing right now because we're gonna combine wall jumping plus air strafing. I'm not gonna lie, air strafing is something you will be utilizing every movement tech using in the game. So let's start. Now I'm talking about air strafing. 2 golden rules. On the ground, you press W. In the air, you don't hold your W. I know this is gonna be hard for some people because they're so used to, oh, I have to hold W, I love my W. No, bad boy. So in the air, do not press W, and to air strafe, you need to use your directional keys and your mouse movement. So it looks like this. You can see how I'm moving slowly my mouse. And I'm holding the directional key, the direction I go. So basically you can see how effective it is. This is so simple and we're already doing so much. Like, you're doing so much. I'm proud of you. Let's continue. Wall jump into air strafe. Okay, I'm B-hopping. My bad. This is something else we gotta learn. It's a habit for me, guys. I'm sorry. But even without B-hopping, you can see. Wall jump into another wall jump, air strafe, wall jump. Now we're gonna learn fast climb. It's very simple. All you have to do is hold W and the spacebar. It looks like this. If you do it without holding W, it looks like this. Let's just push you away. But if you hold W and the spacebar, it just climbs like this. Alright, another thing we have to learn, mantle sliding. It's very important. I personally always do it. If I mantle something, I always slide, or mantle slide and jump. I'll show you how to do it. Basically, this needs to be another habit. Do it always. Remember, do it. As you can see, you just climb, jump, or climb, slide, or climb, slide, jump. And guess what? Remember our first lesson? Mantle, wall jump, boom, air strafe. That's why learning every single basic of the movement in this game is so important, because you can just combine everything together. Alright guys, let's now continue with edge boosting. Edge boosting is basically a wall jump from the edge. Edge boosting is something you should be doing a lot. Obviously, you're not always gonna hit the edge boost, but you should always try to go for edge boost. Basically, that's how it looks. The easy way to tell if you did it correctly is a character model. As you can see, Haze became static. This is how it looks if I do normal wall jump. But if I do edge boost, my character becomes static. It's a very simple way to understand if you did it correctly or not. Alright guys, and now your favorite part, combining movement together. Let's go. Wall jump into mantle into edge boost. Alright guys, another very important thing about Deadlock is sliding. As you can see, you can just slide off staircase without any real setup. Other ways to slide is ID. I'll be talking about ID later. Or dash jump. And then you slide. You can keep sliding and jumping. You can do it twice. Looks like this. Guys, we're not done with sliding yet. As usual, we're gonna combine zip lines and sliding. I'm gonna explain to you how to utilize zip lines. There's 2 ways what you can do with zip lines. First of all, almost always crouch with it into slide. The only time you don't want to crouch of the zip line, if you're going on top of the building, right here, I jumped instead of crouch. But other than that, you always crouch of zip line into wall jump, into slide, or you just crouch of zip line into slide. I don't really use zipline for any crazy rotations. I don't think it's mandatory because this game has vents, and vents just let you cross them up in split seconds. So basically you grab a zipline, you crouch with, you slide into the vent, And that's your whole rotation pretty much. If you are interested in rotations, you can find many videos about zipline rotations, but I keep it simple with ziplines. I never felt like I need some crazy rotation with ziplines. I just do the basic ones. All right, guys, now we're gonna learn corner boosting with a setup. Basically, to do this, you gotta understand, every time you hold your spacebar, anything you get close to, your character will automatically start climbing. So any small fences like this, as long as you're holding your spacebar, you will start climbing it. And why do we need to climb it? You climb it, you start falling, you press spacebar, you get insane boosts. This is what it's called, corner boosting with a setup. And you can do it from the bottom. You combine fast climbing into corner boost. Very simple. You gotta remember, corner boosting with a setup, then your character starts falling, you just gotta press spacebar at the right timing. That's all. Only spacebar, nothing else. It's just finding the right timing. You will have to practice this quite a bit. I wouldn't say this is extremely mandatory compared to everything we saw beforehand, but it does create nice opportunities to surviving in many situations in deadlock. I'm gonna show you a few examples so you have a better understanding how you can use it in game. Fast climb, the corner jump, wall bounce, punch, and then get on top. And as a good example, wall jump, hold your spacebar, corner boost, boom. We have another juicy movement. I personally call it super glizzy. I don't know how other people call it. This movement showed me my friend Spoo. Love the guy. Basically, if you climb something that's close to a wall, you can get a boost like this. While you're climbing, you hold your crouch, and then you have to press spacebar at the right timing. That's all you do. Sadly, you cannot see that I'm pressing my spacebar because my crouch is on C. So I cannot press spacebar while holding C. So I use my mouse wheel to do this. But I'm basically pressing spacebar here. Very slowly. Start climbing, hold crouch, press spacebar at the right timing. I personally call it super glizzy. You guys can call it whatever you want. I wouldn't say it's extremely hard to do, but some people might struggle a bit. But yet again, you can easily learn it. Let's talk about b-hopping, guys. I think b-hop is not mandatory at all. Everything you saw in this video is way more important than b-hopping. But if you really want to get to the next level, you want to be the movement goat, Return 6 best movement, you could be doing it. B-hopping is very simple. All you have to do is air strafe correctly and keep tapping your spacebar. If you double tap your spacebar while b-hopping, you're just gonna waste your stamina and jump. So you have to wall jump and to start b-hopping. And you can see that I'm tapping my spacebar and air strafing. There's another two important movements in the game. I already have a separate video for IID, Insta Air Dash, and I will be making another video for corner boosting and IID together. I'll be showing how you can utilize it. But those movements, you only learn them after you finish this video. You can do every single movement you saw in this video. If you can do all of that movement, you can start doing those movements. And the final part of the video, guys, how to actually utilize that movement in actual game. I promise you, no matter how well you do the movement, until you develop a muscle memory and you actually do it in game, it will be extremely hard. Because even if you learn movement perfectly in a sandbox, it's way different from doing movement under pressure against actual players. So practicing it every single day helps a lot. I personally, I load up Explore New York and I just run around. I have routes for every part of the map. I just keep it in my mind, what I can do at certain spots. It's way easier to do movement than you know how to do it and where to do it. I gave you all the tools. Now you have to actually use them. But don't worry, I will be making another video where I'm just showing all the nice jumps, very simple ones, advanced ones. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching this video. I'm gonna leave some clips here so you can see how I utilize my movement in game and it give you some idea of what you should be doing. See you next one. Wow, they're full HP, both has ultimate. Ah. Dude, wow.
This
Eh.
is the beginning.